It's Pavel here from Emersoft, and in this video I want to show you how to make Emersoft Books App work with your brick-and-mortar operation. I will walk you through examples of different fulfillments, how to fulfill products from your brick-and-mortar, how to use order routing, and how to set up shipping options for both Emersoft Books App, which is Ingram fulfillment, and your brick-and-mortar location. So first of all, let's navigate to settings. After the app is installed in your store, you can go to settings, shipping and delivery, and from here you can go to general profile. In this place you can set up all your shipping options for your fulfillment centers, fulfillment locations. So this is my brick-and-mortar, and I already have shipping options defined for my brick-and-mortar. I have the domestic and international. You can set up everything in here. If you scroll down, you will see not fulfilling from, and those are all the other locations that don't have any shipping options defined. And after you install the app, our application adds Emersoft Book Fulfillment Ingram location, and you need to also define shipping options for that location. So when you click here, you can either use the same shipping options as you already have defined for your brick-and-mortar, so that will basically have the same shipping costs, or you can create completely new shipping options for Ingram location. Most of our clients use the same shipping options as for their brick-and-mortar. So I click done. Now you can see the Emersoft Books app fulfillment location was added to my brick-and-mortar shipping options. I can just save, and from now on fulfillment for Ingram works, and it will be reflected on the website. Next step, let's go back to products, and let's take this product as an example. So I open this one. It has two variants, so let's go for paperback. And looking at the inventory, I see I have my Emersoft Books fulfillment location added here. We keep this number update at all times with Ingram, and I also have my brick-and-mortar location added to this book, but there is zero stock for this product. And also I have sell when out of stock off. That means I can't fulfill this product from my brick-and-mortar, and that's expected. That's what I want to achieve. Now let me go back to product. I make sure the status is active, and it's also published to my online store sales channel. Now let's go back to products, and let's grab this one as another example. This one doesn't have any variants, so we just see a simple product page here. Right now it only has Emersoft Books fulfillment, but let's say I have this book in my brick-and-mortar, so I just include the brick-and-mortar location, and I add that I have 10 copies of this book. Let's save it, and now also I need to activate that and include this in my online store sales channel. Save, and now let's navigate to the website. I'm on my storefront. This is a very basic Shopify template, so disregard the design, but I want to show you how those orders work. So this is my whole prices book that has the brick-and-mortar location included. However, the stock is zero, and also Emersoft Books location. So if I just grab this book and buy now, let's go through the checkout process. Now it shows me the shipping options that we defined earlier in our settings, and let's pay for the book. Okay, the order is placed. I paid for the book. Let's go back to Shopify admin and see the order. Back in my Shopify admin, navigated to orders, and I can see the order is here. There is just one copy, and the fulfillment center is Emersoft Books Fulfillment, because my brick and mortar has 0 copies, and the other location that was below was Emersoft Ingram Fulfillment Center. That's why it's gonna be fulfilled from here. At this point, I just need to request the fulfillment, and then the order will be routed directly to Ingram. Let's test another case. So go back to products, and again, this is my product that only has Ingram location, and I have this product that has both my brick and mortar location, and I have 10 copies, and also Ingram location, which also has copies. So both inventory, both fulfillment centers are active for this product. Let's see how it behaves on our Shopify store. Back to my storefront again. Let's grab this book again. So I'm gonna add it to my cart, and let's also order the other one. And to add to the cart, go to checkout. Let's go for the checkout option again. Now we have the same shipping options, and let's pay for the order. Order is placed. Let's go back to Shopify to see the order. Back to Shopify admin, let me open the order, and as you can see, there are 2 books, and they are both fulfilled by Ingram. Even though I have a location, I have my brick and mortar location, and I have available stock for this book in my location. But now routing comes into play, and I'm going to show you how to change that and how that works. So let me go back to settings, shipping and delivery, and we have the order routing here. And those 3 rules are applied by default. And one of them, as you see, is minimize split fulfillments. Check if any location can fulfill the entire order. And that rule kicks in because for both products, we have Ingram location added. Both Ingram locations, like Ingram location for both products has stock. So essentially the order can be fulfilled by Ingram on its own, because one of those products, we don't have a stock in our brick and mortar. So that would result in split fulfillments. But this rule prevents that. However, if we want to make sure that the order is, if we have a product in our brick and mortar available to ship, and we want to ship this regardless if Ingram has it or not, we can remove that rule, and I will show you what happens with exactly the same setup. So I just removed that rule, and we have those 2 books. Let's go back to our Shopify storefront. Back in our store, let's grab those 2 books. So Hope Rises paperback, I'm gonna add it to the cart, and then Over and Under, and add it to the cart as well. So the inventory setup is exactly the same. I go to the checkout, and let's go for that. Now see the difference. So under shipping method, it shows me that this order will arrive in 2 shipments, because we removed that split fulfillment rule from our Shopify store, and now it's gonna grab the over and under from our brick and mortar, because we have a stock available there, and the Hope Rises is going to be fulfilled by Ingram, because that's the only location that has a stock for this book. I can also select the shipping option, but as you can see, let me pay for the order. Now the order is placed, and let's go. We have the details here about the shipping options. This will be fulfilled in 2 shipments. Let's get back to Shopify and see how this order looks like. Back to my orders, and let's open this one. And now, as you can see, there are two fulfillments. One is Emersoft Books Ingram for the whole prices, and then the other one is our brick-and-mortar location. For Ingram, you can just request fulfillment, and then for your brick-and-mortar, you just continue with the regular process with Shopify. And there are more routing rules. So for example, if I navigate back to my shipping and delivery and open the rules, you can also add ranked locations. As you can see, my ranked location rule was added. I can edit it here, and let's say if I want to have my Ingram fulfillment priority, I just create a new group, drag it here, and then move it to the top. And now we have a rule where Ingram is always prioritized when it comes to the fulfillment. And that rule applies if we have both locations active on the product and both locations have stock. So by default, Ingram will fulfill that product when it comes to those online shipping and online sales. After making changes here, if you feel like something is not working as expected, you can always revert to default. Or if you have any problems, you can reach out to our customer support, and we are happy to help you with that. So essentially, this is how you can make Emersoft Books application work with your brick and mortar. You can use it for the data. So you can import all those books, and then our application also has a bulk import. So if I navigate to import, new import, then here you can in bulk update your brick and mortar quantities or activate locations for books that you imported through our application. I have a separate video about the bulk import, so if you would like to learn more, I recommend checking out the video there, or just reaching out to our customer support, and we will be happy to help you with that. If you have any questions, always remember to check out our documentation. We have everything covered there, and you can also find more videos about the application there as well. Thank you.